Introduction. The Real Ideas of Ayn Rand by Laurie Rice. Facts and Fiction. Misunderstanding was a major theme within Ayn Rand's work. The heroes of her novels were often misjudged in their relationships with other characters and in the large scope of their fictional societies. In Atlas Shrugged, misunderstanding becomes so problematic that the heroes of the novel withdraw, in part to illustrate their true nature to others. Like the heroes of her novels, Ayn Rand's ideas are often misjudged and misrepresented in public discourse. Many of the people responsible for the misunderstanding of Rand's ideas are journalists. Their misunderstandings appear in a range of work, from artistic commentary about her fiction to opinion pieces about her politics, to arguments about her philosophy. In some cases, mistakes seem based in ignorance. In others, it seems that journalists' worldviews prevent them from portraying Rand's ideas accurately. While there may be room for interpretation of art forms such as novels and movies, the interpretations must still be supported by evidence. One may disagree about the truth of an idea in a novel such as Atlas Shrugged, or argue that it will have unforeseen consequences. But first, one must state the actual idea. For journalists, this is a matter of professionalism, as well as intellectual integrity. Just as it is unprofessional for a journalist to misquote an interviewee, fudge a number, or say that an event happened on Wednesday if it actually happened on Thursday, it is equally unprofessional for a journalist to describe Ayn Rand's philosophy as something it is not. And yet, this is exactly what many writers, critics, and journalists have done. From Whittaker Chambers, the reviewer of Atlas Shrugged the novel, who in 1957 claimed that Rand plumps for a technocratic elite, to Roger Ebert reviewing Atlas Shrugged Part 1 on April 14, 2011, who said that Rand's philosophy reduces itself to, "I'm on board, pull up the lifeline." Reviewers have chronically misrepresented Rand. As you will see, Rand is clearly not an elitist, nor does she advocate a cruel conception of self-interest. No excuses. Unlike many philosophers, Ayn Rand is a household name. Her best-selling novels are available online and in bookstores. There are numerous resources for Rand's ideas, including the Atlas Society's website. Rand's own essays are widely accessible and include definitions of most of her key terms. There is a growing library of Rand scholarships and analysis. Anyone with a particular question regarding Rand is welcome to submit it to the Atlas Society. In short, there is no longer any excuse for writing inaccurately about Rand's basic ideas. Any journalist who continues to misrepresent objectivism is at worst purposefully deceiving his audience, at best displaying poor research skills. The myths presented here are basic categories of misrepresentation in writing about Rand. Get Rand right. David Kelley and William R. Thomas originally wrote the 5 Myths essays to hold journalists accountable for their misrepresentations of Rand's ideas. Now, the Atlas Society presents this electronic edition in order to combat those misrepresentations. To writers seeking to criticize Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, the movie, or the philosophy of objectivism, we encourage you to portray the ideas accurately. If you value your argument, you do it a disservice by misrepresenting its opponent. We maintain hope that truth and honesty are still a priority in the media. And to readers who have dismissed Rand on the basis of the myths, we encourage you to consider the facts presented here. We have found extraordinary value in Rand's ideas, and with the myths cleared out of the way, we hope you will too. For those who wish to learn more about Ayn Rand and objectivism, we have suggested some resources at the end of this volume, and we encourage you to get in touch with the Atlas Society. Myth number 1. Ayn Rand was an elitist, by David Kelley. The heroes of Ayn Rand's fiction are great achievers, like Howard Rourke, the superlative architect in The Fountainhead, and John Galt, the brilliant physicist philosopher in Atlas Shrugged. Moreover, Galt is a revolutionary advocate for achievers. He leads a strike of the most productive people by convincing them to shrug off the burdens society has placed on them. Because Rand portrays these high achievers as the atlases who have carried the world and shows the world collapsing without them, she is often described as an elitist, as someone claiming that
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.